Ready? Good morning. My name is Valentina. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Good morning, Valentina. My name is Lametu, and that's my full name.
Um. Okay. And what shall I call you?
You can call me Sunny, which is my nickname.
Okay, Sunny. Okay. Now is the first part of the exam. I am going to ask you some question about yourself. Let's talk about free time. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
While in my spare time, I enjoy reading, swimming, spending time with my family members, cooking for them, and sometimes having conversations with people on the street.
Oh, okay. How much time do you have each week for doing these things?
I usually dedicate 2 to 3 hours per day to pursue my hobby and interests. So in total, it's about 14 to 20 hours per week.
Ah, okay. And what do you like doing these activities?
Well, I enjoy swimming because it brings me joy, energy, and uh, makes me healthy. And cooking and sharing time, spending time with my family, makes me feel united with them. As for reading, I enjoy doing it because it opens me to new doors of knowledge and perspectives about life and the world.
Ah, okay, okay. And how did you start doing this activity at first?
Well, when I first arrived in Colombia in 2017, I felt pretty alone. So at that time, I started to reading, and little by little, it has evolved one of my hobby. As for swimming, because I have a back problem, so the doctor recommend me to practice swimming.
Okay, it's for healthy.
Yes.
And you with me. Bueno, let's move and talk about beginning on time for appointments. It's begin late acceptable in your culture?
In my culture, uh, punctuality is highly valued. So being late is generally not accepted, especially on formal occasions.
Oh, okay. Are you ever late for appointments?
Yes, of course. I remember one time I was late for a medical appointment in Colombia for 5 minutes only, and the doctor refused to see me.
Oh,
So it was terrible.
so, and what type of excuses do you think are right for lateness?
In my opinion, excuses like something beyond one's control, like illness if you are sick, or some unexpected emergencies or transportation issues, or if you are imagine you get a metro delay, or if you have a car accident, general reasons are reasons generally accepted in my culture.
Yes. How do you feel when someone is late for an appointment with you?
Well, it depends on the situation. If it is for a formal meeting, I may think that this person is not serious. But if it is for friends gatherings for on Saturday or Sunday, if he or she come late, I first I may feel worried and try to call him or her to know what happened. But
Okay. Now, let's move on the second part of the exam. I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. And before you start, you will have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. Can you make some notes if you want? And do you understand?
yes, of course.
I would like you to describe a beautiful place in your country. You have 1 minute to prepare, and you should say where is it and how to get there, what there is to do when you are there and explain what you recommend of this place. So you
Okay.
can do that. Right. And remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Yes, of course. Well, I'm super excited to tell you this awesome place in China that its name is the Great Wall. Basically, it's a series of walls and fortifications built along the northern borders of ancient China. It is located in the suburbs of Beijing and it's about 80 kilometers away from the downtown. Well, how you can get there? There are a few ways you can get there. You can take a bus, catch a train, take taxi, or drive your car. But the most cheapest way to get there is to take a bus. But if you are in a hurry, you can take a taxi. It just make you there in about an hour. So what is there to do when you are there? There are a lot of stuff to do. First of all, you've got to walk on the on the Great Wall. It's pretty amazing just to set your foot on those massive stones. And how about the views during the day? It's pretty breathtaking. And also, you can do camping on the wall. If you are lucky, you might catch a glimpse of the Milky Way at night. But also, if you want some accelerating experience, you can consider helicopter tour. In this way, you can see the Great Wall from every angle. So, why I will recommend this place to other people? Well, if you come to the China for the first time, you've got to check out the Great Wall because it's a must visit for the people, no matter you are from outside or China. It's super famous as one of the seven wonders of the world. Also, it is one of the UNESCO cultural heritage sites. But what's really cool is that when you set your feet on it, you can feel the resilience and the unity of the ancient Chinese people who built it.
Okay. So you stop this. Okay.
Yes.
Um. Well. Thank you. Would you like to go there in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I was there once in 2018, and that was a fantastic trip. So, but it was a little bit rushed. So if I have, I would like to visit it again in the near future, and this time I want to take my time and savor all that beautiful view.
Okay, well, now we have been talk about a place you have recently visited, and I would like to ask you some more general question related to the topic. First of all, let's talk about places and tourism. Why do you think people like to travel to different place in their free time? Um, how do you see tourism changing in your country in the future?
No, okay. Well, from what I see, people love to travel in their spare time to get out of their routines and meet new people, know new cultures and the customs. It is also a great way for them to free themselves from the stress of work and life, which can really boost their mental health. How do I see tourism changing in our country in the future? Well, in the future, I think tourism will keep on growing in China driven by factors like economic development and and the increasing interest from travelers around the world. There's an important factor here I want to mention is that China is very safe. So when every traveler go outside late at night, you don't need to worry that somebody is going to steal from you. Also, there's another good news that I want to share with you is that recently I've heard that Chinese government is granting visa-free access to 6 European countries. So that's a good news.
Okay. And what is important to protect the countryside?
It's crucial to protect the countryside for several reasons. On one side, it helps preserve the biodiversity by safeguarding the habitat of plant and animal species. In turn, this ensures the ecological balance of our ecosystems. On the other hand, the countryside provides essential natural resources like fresh air, clean water, and fertile soil to plant. And these resources are not only important for supporting human life, but also for agriculture, which is the backbone of many rural economies. Also, remember that the countryside is a wonderful place for people to connect with nature, relax, and engage in outdoor activities just like hiking, climbing, and bird watching. As you know, these activities are very, very important for promote to, very important to promote physical and mental well-being and contribute to a high quality of life, not only for individuals but also for communities.
Okay, okay. And what ways is the countryside in danger in your country?
Well, in my country, in some areas, the countryside is in danger because of the influence of great commercial companies. They are leasing land from villages for their own projects, which does provide job opportunities for farmers, but it's also changing the landscape. And it's very sad because a traditional practice like every household has his own land to cultivate and now is disappearing. The villagers become more dependent on the supplies from another place, and which will affect their self sufficiency. I think.
And what are historical buildings and monuments importance to the city?
Well, in my opinion, historic buildings and monuments are very important to our city because they are like real lifetime machines, reminding of us where we have come from and how our city has evolved over the years. They give us this beautiful connection to our ancestors and our cultural roots. Furthermore, they are perfect place for community gatherings and celebrations, making us getting together and feel proud of our traditions. But also, let's not forget the economic factor because these kind of buildings and the monuments attract tourists. So it will boost local businesses. So yeah, overall, they are pretty much the body and the soul of the city, keeping our past alive, where we are looking forward to a bright future.
Okay. So thank you for this interview. That is the end of the speaking test, and have a good day.
Thank you very much.